And don't forget, please, practice makes perfect, so that's the only way to learn English. And
Excuse me, hello professor. Sorry to bother you, I have a question.
oh, hi, Miller, what is that question you want to ask? Tell me.
What happens is that I'm having trouble improving my English.
Well, you're not bad. In fact, you did well in the last exam. What happens?
Probably, but it's not enough. I mean, I need to improve my English soon.
Told you that you just need to practice. That way you will improve your language skills.
What happens is that I need to get a better job. And I need to speak very good English for that. Please, I need your help. I can hear and understand, but I can't speak fluently.
Look, it comes with time, but I think I can give you some advice. Are you taking notes of the new vocabulary that we learned here in class every day?
I do, but that doesn't work for me. I take notes of all the new words, but then I don't use them.
So that's what you're doing wrong. It's not just about taking notes, Miller. You need to use those new words you wrote. If you don't, then what good is that? Work on building your vocabulary every day by choosing new words. Those new words. Repeat each word over and over again to reinforce the memory of those new words. I will give you an example. Imagine you have learned the word house today. Then use it in a sentence. My house is beautiful, for example. Associate this new word with other words.
Yeah, I remember you told us something about that last time. Associate new vocabulary.
Exactly. That is the best way to learn new words in English, you know that. People think that translating a word is enough, but it is useless if you are not able to use that new word. That's why you have to incorporate that new vocabulary into your own life. Real life.
I think I get it. It is not enough to know what something means. I mean a word. If we don't use it, we will forget that word we have learned, right?
That's right. And using them in your real life, please never forget this advice, it is important.
Wow, that is excellent advice, Mr. Martinez. I need more, please. More tips.
Well, another thing that worked for me was surrounding myself with English. And you don't have to be in an English-speaking country to surround yourself with English. Make English part of your everyday life at home, like writing your shopping list. Reading the newspaper, listen to the radio, write a journal in English. That worked for me. Or listen to English on your cell phone while I travel to work. Videos, podcasts, etc.
Yes, I do it every day. I listen to videos on YouTube to improve my listening skills.
That's great. But sometimes it's not enough. You must listen and pay attention. If you don't understand a new word or phrase, so take note of that and start using it. I already told you that in the first tip. Oh, you can also make English friends.
English friends? You mean people who speak English or people who want to speak English?
It can be both of them. The idea is to get friends with your same goals, the same objectives. In this way, you will help each other to improve your English by practicing and correcting your friends.
I see, but I told my friends to practice last time and they were motivated at first, but then.
I know, that happened to me too. They are motivated at first but then they give up. And that is normal because this is not something easy to do. Requires a lot of work. And not all our friends are as motivated as we are. Miller, keep that in mind. Oh, before I forget it, motivation is a good thing but it's not everything. Being motivated is good to start doing something, but you can't be motivated all the time. And when there is a lack of motivation, you need something very important, discipline.
Discipline? I am disciplined. I always do my homework and project on time.
Yes, but that's because if you don't do them, you'll probably get a bad score, right? Being disciplined is to commit to yourself. Do what you have to do, even if you don't want to.
Oh, I think I get it. I have a question. Is it really necessary to read books in English?
Read as much as you can get your hands on, classic literature, paperbacks, newspapers, websites, emails, your social media feed, cereal boxes. If it is in English, read it. Why? Well, this content will be full of juicy new vocabulary, as well as a good deal you already know. This helps to improve quickly as replenishment in vocabulary learning, provides unique samples in context. You don't need to read boring books about culture, history, drama if you don't like them. But read whatever you want to read in English, even if it's a comic or whatever.
Excellent, I was worried that I don't like to read books.
Oh, also, find fun ways to learn new words. That help a lot. Not everyone learns the same way. You know. Some people like to read, others watch videos. If you like to sing, then look for the words of your favorite songs in English, rock, ballads, etc. Or if you remember what you see, write new words on sticky notes and stick them all over the house. Make funny example sentences or draw little pictures next to new vocabulary to help you remember it.
I like that idea. And I like to listen with music. I can do that too.
But remember, that making it fun doesn't mean it's not serious. You have to be disciplined anyway.
I understand, and teacher, I asks you, how often I should study or practice? I mean I study English every day, but someone said to me that is not good. So, how often?
Too all depends on how you. Look, I have been teaching English for more than 15 years. So let me tell you something I've learned, the important thing is how much you can handle. Some people get stressed very easily, while others can handle hard work and pressure normally. So if you can practice all day, that's perfect. The more practice, better and faster you will learn. So don't listen to those people who tell you that you only need 1 hour a day a week. It can probably work, but it will take you many years to speak English. That's nonsense. If you want to speed up your learning, then you need to add more hours to your practice. But also be realistic, learning a language takes time. You just can't do it in just a week or a month.
Yeah, I know that. But I am determined to learn and master this beautiful language. I'm sorry, teacher. There are many things that these experts say in the teaching of English. I would like to know more about that. For example, can I use a dictionary or translator? My last teacher told me not to use it because we are learning English and that is prohibited.
That doesn't make sense. To learn new words, you need to know what it means first. But there are ways to use a dictionary or translator. We can make another video about those things.
Oh, sure. Thank you very much for your help, teacher. I really appreciate it.
If our subscribers want a video about learning English myths and more tips, they can inform us by commenting on this video. Now, I have to go. I have another class.
Espero sinceramente que haya disfrutado de nuestros diálogos. No olvides darle me gusta al video, compartir este video con un amigo, incluir algún comentario, suscribirte al canal y practicar un poco más tu inglés. Nos vemos en el próximo video. Saludos.